When your ball is above the feet, we're doing the opposite with the arches. Now the weight's going to be forward on the, this is the only time we actually have the weight on the balls of your feet.
Right.
However, the heels are still secure to the ground, okay? And by the way, these shoes right here, these true golf shoes have been really phenomenal in keeping your feet nice and flat on the ground, and you'll really feel the difference as far as this is concerned. So I feel the weight forward on the arch, nice and solid. So if I throw it into a nice snap, it feels like I'm going to be able to cut grass. If you start here, do that perpetual motion, solid on my arches. So I still feel the complete arch on the ground. It just feels like the weight's a little bit more on top of it now. I'm not cutting, a little lower. There it is. So if I cut grass in the direction I want the ball to start, now that right heel can come off, obviously, because now the weight is going a lot more down into my heel. This foot's got to come over to counterbalance that as well, okay? So if I stay in balance as I'm swinging to my target, then the ball will go nice and straight. It won't go left. If you release at the ball, because you're a little off balance, you have to hurry up and hit the ball before you fall over, then it's very easy to pull it left. So I'm going to go right edge of the bolt. The bolt is on blue, so the right edge of the bolt should be just to the right side of blue. Ball slightly back center. Let it release to the right edge of the bolt. If I do, there it is. If I do, I'm just grazing grass in that direction. Nice release to the right side of blue. Right side of blue. Right side of blue. Notice how nice and straight that ball took off?
Oh, yeah.
You see how through the ball that was and how balanced that was at the end. Give it a go. So start above. That's it. Get your bearings first. Yeah, nice release over there. There it is. You hear the sound now?
Yep.
So it's whistling right here. That's where the right hand is actually crossing over the left hand. That's where the peak speed is going to be.
Yep.
Fantastic. So now, lower yourself to the grass. If you feel the same release, you're cutting grass. Fantastic. So where do you want the ball? Isn't that perfect? So slightly back of center. You're going to release over the bolt. Same throwing snap out there. So where'd you release?
Before that.
You threw yourself out in front of that one, didn't you?
I did, yep.
So here's what we're going to do. So for you, because your tendency is to get out in front of the ball, we're going to focus on the inside of the left ankle. So you're going to throw the club into a nice snap from a position inside the left ankle, left arch. Okay? So feel really solid inside the left arch, back and through. Much better. Feel that? Mm-hmm. So if you're in here, it's going to clear the hip that way, and you should feel at the end of the swing, everything is still, you still have that suction cup inside that left arch. Much better. Good. So what I want you to feel is when you throw because it's much better thin than fat, especially in this situation, right?
Okay, yeah.
If you throw it into a nice snap to the right of that bolt, I want you to feel that you're just going to barely graze grass in this situation. So hover it slightly. There you go. Feel that nice throwing snap to the right of the bolt. So where did you actually snap?
I'm not sure. Must have been down here.
Well, question. Did you feel it way out here? You can't put your hand in the fire and swear, can you?
I don't know where it was,
Well,
for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you don't know where the release was, then you weren't able to confirm that it went to the target. Didn't you hit the ground before the ball?
Yeah.
So your release was definitely down here. So do one above the ball. Get your breadcrumb trail. So did you feel the snap out there?
Yep.
One more time, a little deeper. There you go. Wasn't that a lot more through?
Yeah.
Lower barely to the grass. If you feel the same snap, you're just grazing.
Yep.
Feel that same snap out there. Much better. Excellent. One more. If you feel a nice snap way out there, you're just barely grazing. So if your weight goes to your left toes too much, if you let the weight go to your toes, it's going to get sticky down there, right? So you really have to feel how you're staying, you know, in really nice balance to be able to go all the way through. So do one above the ball again and feel how nicely balanced you are still on those arches. Whoops. Did you feel the weight go and compress the front of the arch on that last backswing? Focus on that left foot.
Okay.
Is it compressing the front of the arch? You feel your knee poking forward and putting pressure here.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay.
Keep it evenly distributed on the arch. There. Feel the diff?
Yep.
Otherwise, you're just going to drop forward and stick it in the ground. And that's what your tendency was at the beginning. Okay? So stay tall in the backswing. See how much cleaner that contact was now?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So again, if we go with the extremes that you tend to feel, so you tend to go this way in the backswing, staying level is going to feel like you're really up there.
Yeah.
But you're just, you know, basically staying level. The key is not letting the weight compress forward. See right now, let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm 50-50 on the arch. Now it feels like I'm 80-20 in favor of the front part of the foot.
Right.
Right? You want to stay 50-50. Okay? So let's do one more for good measure. Do one above the ball so you get both your breadcrumb trail and your balance. Does that feel nicely balanced inside the arch?
I think so.
Good. If you throw it into a nice snap, you feel like you're going to be able to stay in balance inside the arch.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Awesome. Well done. Notice how that ball started beautifully online?
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Hope you enjoyed that.